Hey, my name's Liz and I sell on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and today I am here with a small haul from what used to be my favorite thrift store. And I mean, it still is a great thrift store, but they used to do 50% off all but the newest color, but now they do 25% off one, 50% off one, and 75% off one, and then the other three colors, there's no sale on them. So it's not nearly as good of a deal as it used to be up until the last month or so. So I'm much pickier with what I grab there now because their prices, when they are not 50% off for the most part, are kind of expensive. But I have a haul of about $100 to go through today. And I also have a couple things that I got from the buy sell trade stores that I figured I'd show you too, since it was just a few things, but we'll start with those. This is from Once Upon a Child, which is the kids buy sell trade store. This is the brand Ruffle Butts, which is like a kids bathing suit brand that I love to sell. It usually gets around somewhere between $15 and $20 for me, and they mostly all have cute little ruffles on them. So I've sold quite a few of these. I don't think I've sold that pattern before, but I imagine I will get right around that price point for it. And then I also found this little kid's bathing suit, which is from the brand BOLO, and they are kind of known for this style of like having very graphic images on them, a lot of animals, flowers like this. This is totally like their most popular style. So this one is brand new with tags. It retails for like $68 or something like that. I paid $6 for it, and I think I should get around $30, if not more. So that was a fun little find. And then I got one thing from Plato's. And this is a brand I have never found before, and that is Rococo Sand. And this is a maxi skirt. And it's pleated. It has this lace detail on it, kind of like almost Victorian style floral. I don't know how much this retailed for, but I think I should get around $80 for this, and I paid $12, and again, it was brand new with tags, so that was fun to come across. And this is not typically a style that I would expect to find at Plato's either, so that was fun. Okay, so then I got a couple of non-clothing pieces at the other store. I grabbed this bag. It does have one little area where it's paint chipped a little bit, but I think I'm gonna try and touch it up with like some like wood stain just to see if I can blend it a little better, because I thought this was a really fun style bag for spring and summer. I paid, I don't know where the tag is from it, but it was $5, and the brand is Monsac, which I have, oh, it's in here, I think. Yeah, $5. I have sold a bag or two from that brand before. I think it'll be hard to tell, but hopefully I can kind of blend that spot a little bit better than it currently looks, and I'll aim to get like $30 for that cute bag. And then another bag that I grabbed was this backpack, which is from Pottery Barn Kids, and it is brand new with tags. It is the Star Wars Chewbacca talking backpack. It has the fuzzy on the front and then one big pocket. The inside looks perfect since it's brand new, and it even still has the like pull tab in the talking part of it, so it doesn't talk yet because it hasn't even been like activated. So shouldn't be any kind of battery issue with that or whatnot. But I think this retailed for like $60. So really excited to find this for $5. Probably list it for like 40. The last non-clothing item were these, and these are a pair of slippers from Bombas, and they are kind of known for socks, but I have sold another pair of slippers before. These do have a nice hard bottom. They're really soft and squishy. I paid $8 for these, and I will probably list in like the $40 range, I think. So those are a nice find too. And then I believe the rest is clothes. So this is a dress from Commander Place, which is sold on Tuckernuck, and I actually sold this exact dress this week, same color and everything. It's tweed, it has this big bow at the front. Yeah, I sold this for like $60 this week, I think. That was a size large. This is an extra small, so we'll see if that has any impact on the price or not. But this was $14, and then I got 25% off of it, so $12 or something like that. But was excited to find that. Always excited to find Tuckernuck stuff. It does really well for me. I found a few pieces of kids Lilly today, which if you watch my channel often, you know I love Lilly Pulitzer stuff. And I oftentimes will pick up Lilly things that I wouldn't necessarily say that everyone should grab, but it makes me so happy to find it and list it and stuff. So these are girls capri pants, and they are white label Lilly, which is older. Some of it could be vintage now, but it's more like pre-2008, I would say, through, I guess some of it could be like the 90s too. So these are a patchwork style, and they are actually brand new with tags from Neiman Marcus. They were $60 whenever this was, but these are so fun. And I think all three of these pieces are size 12 girls. And then there was also this pair. I think this was my favorite. Really cute, really fun style. I think there are toucans and cockatoos on here. And then these are also new with tags from Neiman Marcus. Again, size 12. These I paid $7.50 for, and the other ones I believe I paid $4 for. And then there was a third pair of capris, but they were missing the button and they weren't new with the tags, so I left those behind. But then there was this pair of shorts, which are so fun. At first I thought they were a bathing suit, but they're not. They're just like a cotton short. Again, has the Neiman Marcus tag on it. I wish that there was some kind of year on these, but these were originally $5, so I paid like $3 something for them. So the only other kids piece I got today was from Posh Peanut, which you've heard me talk about bamboo kids clothing before. This is a set of pajamas. Now they have latkes and dreidels, and I don't know if that's a donut on them. So they are slightly out of season, and I imagine these are Hanukkah pajamas, but I don't think it matters. They were only $2 because the yellow tag was 75% off. They do have a tiny bit of washwear on them, but for $2, I grabbed them anyway. We'll probably list these for like $25. Now we have a dress from Madewell. I have slowed down on picking up Madewell, but I thought the style of this was cute, and it was again the 75% off color. So I paid around $3 for this piece, and it's this dress with the high neck that's kind of sheer lace and then long sleeve. This reminds me a lot of like something you'd wear in Thanksgiving time or like the fall, so it may sit for a little while, but for $3, I liked that piece enough. I think it's from like 2018, so I've kind of been picking up mostly Madewell stuff that's 2020 or newer, but for $3 I wanted to grab that. And then these were a good find as well. Some more yellow tag. I was excited to see that there was some of the 75% off stuff, because with the previous where almost everything was 50% off, you very rarely found like the final 75% off stuff because it had a bunch of weeks at 50. So these are a pair of, they kind of have a very faint gingham to them. These are from Sundance and they are brand new with the tags. They are the Vie de Vive pants. They retailed for $128, size 4, and I paid $6 for them, which I was very happy to do for Sundance at the store and for New with Tags Sundance. This piece I may keep for myself. I have to see if I like it or not, but it was again the yellow tag, and the brand is, I think you pronounce it Capogallo. They're kind of known for like Lilly look-alike things, but this is kind of a cut of a dress that I would like, so I figured I would try it and see what I thought. If not, I can definitely sell it since it's brand new and I only paid a few dollars for it, but I don't think I've ever sold it before. Then just a few more pieces. It was definitely a smaller haul today, but this is from Gal Meets Glam, which I have not come across in a while. I believe it went out of business probably at least 3 years ago at this point, maybe longer. This is the dress and it's probably like knee length, has a tie on the waist, these little ruffles, like a surplus neckline, size 8, and I think this is a perfect little springtime dress, would be great for Easter, and I paid $6 for this one, so that was a fun find. And then the last two pieces were exciting. So this one I did pay the full price for. Red was not on sale, but this is Alexis, which I have sold before, but I don't know if I've ever thrifted it or if I've only come across it at like consignment shops. I have to think about it, but this is a jumpsuit and it's like a wide leg black jumpsuit with one shoulder that has a tie for the waist. This is going to be a nightmare to photograph, so I'm hoping that I can find a stock photo of this, but this is a size small. Alexis is a great designer brand, so I was thrilled to find this. I paid $12.99 for it. Seems to be in great condition, so hopefully I can get a decent photograph of it, because photographing jumpsuits and black and a one shoulder is not going to be fun. And then the last item was really exciting to find, and this is from Hill House, and this is the nap dress, which is one of their most popular styles, brand new with tags, and this one is a maxi length one. It has smocked at the top and then these little shoulders. This isn't like necessarily their typical nap dress style. Most of the time they're like tank sleeves, but this was so exciting to find in this really cute color, and I paid about $10 for this one, and I'm guessing I will get close to $100 for this piece, so probably the best find of the day. And also this was in the pajama section, and it is not pajamas, but I can totally see why they would think to put it in the pajamas section. But that is just a reminder to check the pajama aisle. A lot of the times the prices in that section are very good. There are some great brands of pajamas to be on the lookout for. But even if you don't want to sell pajamas, I have found that there. I have found silk pants from Reformation before in the pajama aisle. I have found like button-down shirts from good brands in the pajama aisle. So you never know what you will find in random sections of the thrift store. So be sure to at least like walk down every aisle. I don't deeply go through every aisle, but you never know what you're gonna come across. So I hope that was interesting, and I hope seeing what the pieces that I passed on were interesting to you. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.